game for the right to go to the NBA Finals. It is Game 7, and it's the Western Conference Finals on EA Sports. We are at Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles. Tonight, it's the LA Lakers taking on the Denver Nuggets. The opening tip corralled by the Lakers, and we're underway in downtown Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope to Davis. From the painted area, won't go down. Denver ball right now. Short jumper off the mark.
And so much of the shot is before the shot even occurs. As a defense, make him do things he's uncomfortable with. Stay up on him, make him catch the ball outside of his comfort zone.
Davis, Anthony Davis, missed his first. That one goes.
Old school equals high percentage.
Murray with the basketball, just getting started. Strap in for a good one here in Game 7. Davis over to the right side. James here against Jeremy Grant. Has a chance. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot.
You see, Ed, this is what the refs need to start calling. The defender hit the shooter right around the waist, which made him lunge into his shot and took away all of his concentration for it.
Across the timeline comes James. Leads a bucket and scores. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
LeBron into the front court. 2-point advantage. JaVale McGee to James. Trying to cash in. LeBron James. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
The savvy players, they create contact. They throw their arms in you. They even throw their bodies into you. And as soon as you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want you.
Murray to the basket, but it won't go. Danny Green. Pass there, taken away by Denver. To Millsap. Down to Grant. JaVale McGee swats it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards. He sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
To the rim. Throws it down off the alley-oop pass.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
Los Angeles has the basketball. LeBron defended by Jeremy Grant. Here comes the screen. James to Davis. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock winding down. James, ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. To Jokic. Millsap. They've slowed down the pace. Now 3 on the shot clock. It's no good. Great defense. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. To Jokic. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
Oh, with the foul, and a chance coming up at the line.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
First free throw is good. Two for two on that trip. Lakers ball. James sizing up Jeremy Grant. To Davis. Takes stock of the floor. Davis to James. Nuggets have it.
Pick up that sense of urgency. Here's a chance to break the tie.
Jokic has a look. A shot no good by Harris.
The most important thing a shooter can do is continue to shoot. The defense is always going to give great effort, but it's more of your psyche that goes into the next shot that will limit you on whether you make the shot or not.
Caldwell Pope to Davis. Down to 5. Down to 4 to shoot. Going to launch beyond the arc. Danny Green can't get that one to go. Defense all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Jamal Murray buries it.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
LeBron with it up top. They're down 3. To Davis. LeBron defended by Jeremy Grant. Danny Green to James. Millsap with the board. Murray into the front court. Up by 3. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. And stuffs it home. Feed the big fella. Point to the passer.
So good when you get everybody involved. In particular, your bigs. You get them going, they'll run the court faster, and guess what? They'll set harder screens because they're actually in the game.
New blood coming in for both sides. To James. Beyond the arc for 3. His first effort off the mark. To Porter. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
free throw, count it. It's a three-point play, and the lead up to 8. Lakers at the controls right now. To Howard. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
To Millsap. Porter. Harris, guarded by Howard. To Porter. Here comes the screen. From long range. Michael Porter. He's going to get 3 shots here. He's perfect from the line so far. And hits the first free throw. And he hits the second. Takes advantage of the foul. 3 for 3 at the line. Los Angeles, they have it. To Marcus Morris. Probing the defense. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Rajon Rondo trying to cash in on a three-point play. He wants this number up. 60% career free throw shooter. Free throw up and good as he finishes off the three-point play. The lead is down to 6. To Porter. Here comes the screen. Drive on the baseline, but his shot stays out. To Marcus Morris. Howard. Slam dunk.
Feels just like yesterday that Dwight spent one very contentious season with the Lakers back in the 12-13 season. He was thought to be the missing piece that would put them over the top. But they fell to Dallas in 4 in the first round of the playoffs, and then he was sent packing to Houston that offseason.
Screen coming. Has a chance. Can't connect. Not the best shot with the defender right there.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was the shot.
To Howard. And a chance coming up at the line.
You never really want to foul a shooter, but if you do, ensure they're going to have a tough time converting. That's good knowledge of personnel.
Dwight Howard has got 2 shots coming. 56% for his career. Oops, he missed the first one. Second one goes. It's a 1-of-2 trip. Short jumper stays out. Pass there, taken away by Denver. Stuffs it down with authority. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Los Angeles has the basketball. To Marcus Morris. Here comes the screen. To Kyle Kuzma. It's a big finish.
The okie doke. Let's see if he'll try that one again.
Monte Morris up against the 8-time All-Star. To Porter. Down to Grant. And he's going to the line to shoot.
You see this all the time. The defensive player is establishing his presence on the court and also checking to see how far the refs are going to let him go.
Mason Plumlee at the line for 2 shots. 56% for his career. Misses the first. No good on the first, no good on the second. 0 for 2. Here comes the screen. Won't go. Murray with it. Leads 3. Dwight Howard snatching it out of the air.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Rondo into the front court. Counting down towards 1 minute to play here in the opening quarter. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
To Porter. With the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Learn from that. You got to be a step ahead of the offensive player. Know that big is coming again later.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. To J.R. Smith. Here's a chance from long range. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
I don't know how he saw his man out and cut like that, but that was nice.
Oh, had him going there for a second. 15-footer at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. This game is all tied up. A good start to this one. All tied up as we start the second. Murray into the front court. They're looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. JaVale McGee sends it away. Nuggets reclaim it. Nikola Jokic. 4 out of 7.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Smith, deep right corner. Down low for Kuzma. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays, no one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Jokic. Kuzma brings the ball up court. JaVale McGee to J.R. Smith. Tough-looking shot there. Still gets it to go down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Smith into the front court. 2-point advantage. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. Porter. To Jokic. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Marcus Morris at the line for a chance at a 3-point play. For his career, 73%. Free throw good to finish off the 3-point play. The lead is up to 5. Denver's got it. To Porter. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Rondo off the mark. To Jokic. Screen coming. Trying to cash in. Harris's shot won't go. Davis to Kyle Kuzma. Had it. To Jokic. Nikola Jokic. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
Oh, man, you're not supposed to be able to do that with that size, but in today's game, dexterity and mobility are off the charts for bigs.
Caldwell Pope to Davis. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Cruises inside for 2.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Lakers ball. To Marcus Morris. Short jumper misses. Porter. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Caldwell Pope to Davis, down low. Whoa, what a finish. Gotta love the rim rockers.
Gotta be careful, though. Don't hang on the rim too long. You might get a tee.
Murray with the basketball. Down a point. To Millsap. Oh, Millsap. He's finally on the board. Makes his first shot. Caldwell Pope to Davis. He'll go to the foul line to shoot.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
Anthony Davis, a couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 79% at the line. First one, count it. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. It's Denver's ball. To Jokic. Surveys the floor. Sizing up the defense. Jokic to Millsap. 5 on the shot clock. Gets a look. Can't hit. Caldwell Pope to Davis. And it's the Nuggets with the board. To Jokic. And 2 more points. The defense had him, but the good shooters find a way.
You see, the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want.
Off the assist.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
They go to Jokic, down low. Scores from the post.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Caldwell Pope to Marcus Morris. Down low for Davis. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
To Jokic. Count it.
I'm not sure that wasn't an offensive foul, but take it when you can get it.
Caldwell Pope. They go down to Davis. To Danny Green. And he finishes at the rim.
And ISO basketball is becoming a thing of the past. Team basketball is back. And if you have that personnel with the versatility plus the mindset, game over.
To Jokic. Millsap to Jokic. Dwight Howard. Huge block. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. To Davis. Anthony Davis. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better.
The versatility of Anthony Davis makes him one of the most special players in the league today. He can score on you with his back to the basket, but if you also leave him open on the perimeter, he's going to knock that down with ease.
Nikola Jokic matched up with Howard. Has a chance. Chance for Jokic off the mark. To Davis. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Anthony Davis. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%. Who compares to AD offensively?
We would be doing a disservice if we compared AD just to one player. He's an amalgamation. Think about Tim Duncan, Kevin Garnett, Marcus Camby. Throw them all into a blender, you get Anthony Davis.
Jokic. Short jumper off the mark.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
To Davis. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Murray into the front court. 5-point game. Down low, Jokic. Short jumper off the mark. Lakers at the controls right now. Danny Green. Picked up by the Nuggets. To Porter. The shot, almost. Davis to Caldwell Pope. To Davis. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on a 3-point play. Hasn't missed yet. Free throw good. A 3-point play as they move in front here just before the break. Murray with it. Under a minute to go before halftime. Anthony Davis pins it. And he stepped out of bounds. Turns the ball over. Los Angeles, they have it. To Davis. To Kyle Kuzma. Kyle Kuzma, strong finish.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Proud City.
Fans, have you seen the latest items in our silent auction? Have a look for yourself at the display behind section 121 and place your bid. Don't miss your chance at some excellent memorabilia.
To Millsap. It goes down. He improvises and scores.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping.
Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. Desperation shot here from half court. We are at halftime in Game 7. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
Thanks, Ed. Let's get right into the action here. The Lakers put together a nice half and were rewarded with a solid lead. They decided to make a statement in the opening half, and they did it by throwing down dunk after dunk after dunk. I think the rim is still shaking. These are the guys getting buckets for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Nuggets are down at halftime and in need of some momentum. Of course, they still have 2 quarters to turn things around, but it won't happen without making some adjustments. Have a look at the leading scores for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Bench points.
The Denver Nuggets had enough difficulty dealing with the opposing starters, let alone their bench players. They really need to adjust for the depth of this opposing team and figure out how to slow them down.
Player of the half.
Anthony Davis really showed off his court vision in the first half. When he's able to get the ball moving like that, his team can be tough to stop.
Who was cold?
Forget cold. This guy will be happy to be lukewarm at this point. He can't seem to get anything going. Here we go with the top 3 plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
All right, back to the second half. I'll see you after the game.
Murray into the front court. His guys trail by 10. To Jokic. And look out. Big finish at the rim. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Caldwell Pope to James. LeBron James. He's 3 for 7. Murray with the basketball. Trailing by 10. To Jokic. They'll work it down to Millsap. And McGee there for the rebound. Caldwell Pope to James. Down the lane, but the shot won't fall. Millsap. And that one out of bounds off a Nugget. It's James controlling the offense. To Davis. Caldwell Pope. Probing the defense. Nikola Jokic tips it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
It's good. And one.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball, but sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Jamal Murray at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 89%. Free throw good to cap off the three-point play. That cuts it to a 7-point game. To Davis. Baseline drive. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
The reality is no one can guard a player at his level one-on-one. The help defense needs to be shown, and he needs to see a series of obstacles instead of just one individual.
Here comes the screen. LeBron, defended by Jeremy Grant. Jokic is there for the rebound. Great feed. Rocking the rim.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. LeBron into the front court. Leads 5 to Caldwell Pope. James curling inside. Here comes the screen. And he powers it home. 2 more points for Anthony Davis.
Bread and butter. And there are few that can do it better off the screen.
To Jokic. It was right there. Davis to Danny Green. To James. And he buries it.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Nuggets have the possession. Here comes the screen. To Jokic. Trying to cash in. Shot for Jokic. No good. James into the front court. The lead stands at 9. Jeremy knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
And I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back. You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
LeBron James here against Jeremy Grant. Davis to James. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
And the reality is that good jump shooters know how to get those calls. Overall, though, there's less flopping in the game, which is great. But there's something uncanny about certain players' abilities to get those calls on a regular basis.
And He connects on the first free throw. Can't connect on the second, and he splits the pair. Murray into the front court. They find themselves down 10. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
On the follow, way to stay with it.
2 points, take them any way you can get them.
Los Angeles has the basketball. James, guarded by Jeremy Grant. Runner's good there.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Murray with it. He'll run the offense. Has a look. The shot by Murray, no good. Across the timeline comes James. Lead stands at 10. And the reward, he's going to the line.
Aggressive play there, but you can't fault the defender for being up in the shooter. You need to contest shots, each and every one of them.
LeBron James. He's got 2 shots coming. Shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. Knocks down the first. And fails to hit them both. Hits the first, misses the second. Jamal Murray. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Down for McGee. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. He took it out on the rim that time.
Oh, there's no better feeling than after throwing that one down, hanging on the rim a little bit, looking at your opponent beneath you, making him recognize that's where you'll be the entire ball game.
Able to convert inside.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognize how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Here comes the screen. Rondo's shot won't go down. Murray into the front court. His club staring up at an 8-point deficit. Jokic. Shot clock to 4 for the Nuggets. Jamal Murray. Not that time. He misses. Lakers ball. Davis down for McGee. Shot from the lane won't go.
Don't become
have it. James to Davis. James. Nuggets have the possession. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. Leaving no doubt. Slams it down.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, head jab him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter, but still keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
Visit our team's website for more details.
Some lineup changes now for both clubs. To Jokic. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis. And a chance at three.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
Anthony Davis trying to cash in on a three-point play. He's perfect from the line so far. And he misses that one free throw. To Jokic. Knocked loose. Lakers come up with it. To James. Scores from the post.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder on the defensive end.
Murray's shot won't fall.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning an ankle on that landing.
Here comes the screen. To James. Great defense there, forcing the pickup. Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. They go to Jokic, down low. Old school, backs his man down for the basket.
The one thing we know for certain in this league, it doesn't matter how big the margin is, you can always put together a run and get back in this one.
And the rebound belongs to Denver. Knocked loose. Lakers have it. Stuffs it down with authority.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Jokic. Won't go down. Danny Green. Chance for LeBron James. Rebound taken in by the Nuggets. Denver ball right now. Jokic. Jamal Murray. And it's rebounded by Green. Into the front court comes Rondo. His guys can get a 2-for-1 if they time this out. James. To Kyle Kuzma. James. That's how you defend. Murray into the front court. 14-point deficit. 4-3. Not that time. He missed it. Long key from three-quarters court. That ends the third quarter with the Lakers in command. It's Lakers ball as we start the fourth quarter. And this one, Jay, not totally in the win column yet. But with a double-digit lead, you have to like their chances.
I love when I start seeing fans exit the arena so early in this game, and I hear people say, this one should be in the bag. Well, guess what? It's never a guarantee. You have to be careful not to slow down the pace of the game and take the air out of the basketball. You have to put your foot on the gas and try to win this game with a sense of urgency.
Curling inside. Shot from in close, no good. To Davis. Mason Plumlee able to recover with the block.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
To Porter. Anthony Davis sends it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
Finish that. Nuggets with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Knocked loose. They love this hustle. LeBron into the front court. His guys hold a commanding lead. To Davis. The drive, right to the basket, down the lane to lay it in.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
To Porter. Can't connect from inside.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Davis. Not that time. Smith. To Davis. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Pass there, taken away by Denver. Porter, knocked loose. And finishes strong.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
LeBron with it up top. His guys holding the big lead. And he hits.
It just seems like nobody can stop him but him. Once he's found his offensive swag, that boy's deadly.
Now the Nuggets signaling for timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Porter. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. He's got it for three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
To J.R. Smith. To Caldwell Pope. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock. Not today.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Here comes the screen. Gets it to go. Could have been more. A lot of contact, but no foul.
So many concerns about his strength and, more importantly, his durability. But he looks solid on that play.
To J.R. Smith. Here comes the screen. Smith to Howard. Mason Plumlee with the block.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Good look that time, but off the mark. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Better late than never. That was his first shot, and it goes down.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
I don't know what the point of you having a scouting report is if you don't utilize it. You're allowing him to get to positions on the floor where you know he feels most comfortable. Make it a challenge for him by making him do something uncomfortable.
Nothing going here on that drive. Caldwell Pope to J.R. Smith. Fine to shoot. Has a chance. Smith with a shot. It won't fall.
See, the defender did a really good job. He stayed down. He didn't go and bite for all the head fakes. He waited until the last second to contest that shot. Way to know the scouting report.
To J.R. Smith. Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. Here comes the screen. To Millsap. Fires the three. Howard with the rebound. man, Dwight Howard. He's now shooting 5 for 7.
And there's nothing more mentally intimidating for your opponent than when your own teammates are unselfish and make sure that you get the ball because they want you to drop 70 on them, maybe like Devin Booker did last year.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now. To Jokic. Millsap. For 3. That no good. Off the mark. Caldwell Pope to Davis. Defense making the ball.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. They get it down to Millsap. Lets it fly from long range. Off the mark. No good. Danny Green to Caldwell Pope. Kentavious Caldwell Pope. Quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Caldwell Pope to Davis. Kuzma to Davis. Off the mark. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket. He's been a one-man show, but Jay, they're still down in this one.
He's their lone bright star, their only star tonight. Some other of the supporting cast members really need to step up.
Davis, off the mark. Well contested.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Oh, pass stolen by the Nuggets. Here comes the screen. Ah, you've got to get that one to go. Kuzma to Danny Green. From the painted area, won't go down. Murray with it. Down by 15. Lakers come up with it. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
But you can't just be a one-dimensional player. I know you're probably frustrated by me even saying that, but when you don't even give the option to pass the ball by utilizing some head fakes or ball fakes here and there, you save the defender by keeping them on their toes with the element of surprise.
To Millsap. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
Let's just let the clock run out. We got to get out of here. I got a dinner to go to.
Now a whistle and a timeout for Denver as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Jokic. Oh, emphatic slam.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Lakers at the controls right now. To Davis. Danny Green. Can't connect. Murray into the front court. Down a bundle. To Millsap. Trying to cash in. No good. No daylight. Great defense.
You know, Ed, everybody gives so much credit to the guy who contested the shot, but there's no way he's in that position without the communication of the backbone of the defense. When you have a guy back there who can block shots and tells you to apply more pressure, you know you're in a safe place.
The screen sets him up for two.
Oh, don't see the read, be the read.
The shot by Murray, no good. The Lakers get the victory. They are champions of the Western Conference. They're on their way to the NBA Finals. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
Here, and I've got your EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Lakers will represent the West in the NBA Finals after today's landmark victory. After a season of adversity, it all comes down to one last playoff series, and I just know it's going to be incredible. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Nuggets were eliminated from the playoffs today, and I'm sure there are no words that can make them feel better right now. Making the playoffs can be considered a success, but that's probably not what they want to hear right now. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Denver Nuggets.
Game track. Points in the paint.
These guys walked in with the game plan, and they walked out with the win. And these highlights, they tell even more of the story.
player of the game.
Anthony Davis put up the kind of points that made him an easy choice for this award. He couldn't be stopped. And when he realized he was in a zone, he just took it to another level.
Who was gold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. These are the top 3 plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose, signing out.